Well, today we are incredibly excited to welcome Tony Robinson to Guildford. He's written a couple of kids' books about history, ancient history, as part of his Tony Robinson's Weird World of Wonders. And he's coming along to talk to some families about it. We've got, I think, over 200 people coming along this evening. So he's going to entertain us for an hour, and then he'll be signing copies of his books as well.
Yes, that's quite plausible, isn't it? And the fourth reason...
First time I spent any time in Guildford was probably about a dozen years ago. I was at the theatre in a play, an Alan Bennett play called 40 Years On, and it actually opened in Guildford and then went off all around the country on tour.
Why do you think history is important for children?
Oh, there are so many reasons why different children might think history is important. Some won't, and who am I to say that they're wrong, except that if you don't understand about history, then you don't understand why we use the language we use, why I'm in this strange and weird building and what it means. You don't understand why we have the laws that we have. You don't understand why the books that were written have been written. You don't actually understand who you are.
So if you could choose one period of time that you spoke in your books, which time would it be? Would it Romans or Egyptians? Or...
Well, the thing is, you see, you've got to, in a lot of the previous times, you've got to work out who you're going to be. If I was going to be a slave in Roman times, no. Thank you very much. If I was going to be a senator, well, yes, that would be very nice, until the emperor decided I wasn't on his side and then killed me. In a way, to be quite honest, the best time that it's possible to be on the face of the earth, I think, for most people, is here and now. I think we have this incredible privilege, and in a way, you can only really understand how good now is when you've really read history and understood how awful life was for most people on the face of the planet up until very recently. For a lot of the time, I didn't realise I was interested in history. There was a thing that I felt in my mind, which was like about stuff that was from long ago. And why wouldn't everybody be interested in that? To me, it was just like breathing or walking. It was just one of the things that was part of me. It was only really when I suppose when I went to secondary school and there was this subject called history, I started thinking to myself, why do they give marks for this? You can get a GCSE in this. How come? Everybody would want to know this stuff anyway. And I for people who haven't discovered the magic of history, I feel a little bit sad, really, that they haven't had that opportunity. Or if they have had that opportunity and haven't taken it, well, duh. I've just started doing the 20th series of Time Team. I'm doing a telly-series about walks through the English countryside. I'm off to Australia in September to make a couple of series out there. I've already written the next 2 books in this series, in this series, and those were the Egyptians and the Romans. I've already done the Greeks and the British Empire, and I'm writing World War I and World War II now. And after that, I'm hoping to do pets and cheese.